Greetings everyone, and welcome back to my Sonic Colors playthrough. And now we are going to enter Act 4 of Tropical Resort. And I do have to say, I like this music right here. It gets you all grooving and, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, people have the problem that this game is not a complete 3D game. I mean, see right here, for example, it's all 2D, like, you know, going from left and right like classic platformers and such. I do not mind this one bit. In fact, I like it. It kind of adds to the experience and reminds me of classic Sonic games in general, so I do not mind this one bit. And this level is actually pretty short, really. There you go. And the thing is, I hate these speed boosters that go in reverse, see? Ugh. Yeah, anyway, I'm just close to the goal ring, and some levels seem to be short. And the reason is, we don't have a certain power or anything to continue onward. So, yeah. In other words, if you're going to go for everything like the red rings and stuff, you will have to come back to certain levels once you get a certain power. So, yeah, that's the way this game is designed. So, deal with it. Anyway, here comes another cutscene.
Now, let me see. Gotta connect the Framastatic capacitor to the maximizing modulationizer. I wish I knew what you were saying, little guy. Or gal. Or whatever you are.
Whoa! Oh man, that was crazy!
Oh, I was reconfiguring my handheld into a translator so I can understand this guy. Did you go somewhere?
Didn't you see? I absorbed those aliens and got powered up with, like, some kind of wild energy. And after a few seconds, they'd pop out of me.
I find that hard to believe.
Huh? Okay, seriously? We need to find Eggman and figure out how catching these aliens fits into whatever heinous plan he's hatching.
And wreck that plan, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much how we spend our time.
Alright, that device that Tails is tinkering with right there, that is actually the Miles Electric from Sonic Unleashed. What's this? Continuity in this game? Wow, unbelievable. Okay, alright, so, yeah, so Eggman's Interstellar Amusement Park, huh? One has to wonder, when did Eggman find the time to actually build this thing? I mean, seriously, look how big this thing is. And that is not including the places we will go to later on. I mean, Eggman had to have acquired some money and resources from somewhere. I wonder where. And, the thing, you don't really think he expects people to actually arrive and have a good time, right? I mean, look at this place. This place was specifically designed for one Sonic the Hedgehog in mind. And it's like, seriously, would people go up like this, go through loop-de-loops and jump off two cliffs to who knows where? What the heck? So, yeah, obviously there is a hidden agenda here. We just need to find out what this hidden agenda is. And, I screwed up that laser. I meant to get up there, but oh well. And one of the good things about this game is the Eggman public announcement services throughout this, throughout this game, really. Now, even if I were not commenting on this game, it would be kind of hard to hear all these Eggman PAs because with all those power-ups and sound effects and lasers and all that stuff, I mean, it'd be kind of difficult, so, to actually hear them. But some of these are gold, so I bet you can find them on YouTube or something, so, yeah. Balloons. Stupid balloons. I mean, balloons are fun and nice, but they can be real annoying, especially in this case. Come on. There we go. Now again, folks, I am not getting every single red ring in this game. Well, one, I don't feel like it, and two, some of these red rings are a little more difficult to get, especially, well, before you get a certain power, that is. And that will require some backtracking, and I don't want to backtrack much in this game because, well, I just want to get through the story, that's all. And, I mean, the red rings don't really count toward the overall, well, they count towards the supersonic thing, but, story-wise, they serve no purpose. I mean, they're just a bunch of extra goodies that you can collect. And really, there's no secret, special, extra story involved in it. It's just go straight from point A to point B and so on and so forth. Alright. Now, about the stages, music-wise, it usually alternates between one stage music and then a second stage music and a third stage music. And then they would usually repeat over and over again. Well, not over and over. I mean, like Act 1 and Act 4's music usually is the same. Act 2 and Act 5 would be the same, and Act 3 and Act 6 would be the same. Now, the reason why Tropical Resorts music doesn't follow this formula, your guess is as good as mine. Maybe it's because of Sonic going through the, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's before the game allows you to go from any level you want to or something. Your guess is as good as mine. And again, I'm not risking these red rings because those are bottomless pits right down there, and you know me and bottomless pits, I hate them. Still love the groovy music, and you do have to admit, for a game of this quality, the background looks pretty decent actually. You can see the planet right there, it's all pretty and such. And I can hear the gold ring. Again, this is another one of those short levels, quote unquote, unless you get a specific power to go to some secret areas. So, yeah. Sometimes, like, when you go through this game, when you play this game, just go ahead and beat the level first of all. And when you get the specific power you need, you can come back to it, get all the red rings, and get a better score. Yeah, one of the good things about this game is you can go back to this level, replay it over and over, and destroy the score at the end for 1-up. I mean, you can pretty much do this forever if you want to, but, who knows. Anyway, this is Act 6, and, yeah. And even though I got a D, I'll still try and get my 1-up. There you go. Now, come on, get it. There you go. Alright, we have beaten 6 acts, and now it's time to go to the boss, which is accompanied by a cutscene, so let's enjoy.
23, 24, 25. Ah, not nearly enough aliens!
Want us to get more?
No, I want you to get me a cheeseburger and a shake.
That'll be easier. Cheeseburgers don't run as fast as them little alien varmints.
Idiot, get me more aliens!
Y'all want fries with that? No! I reckon that hurt a bit. Wait a minute, I need to go over yonder. Sorry.
Precious little aliens! I'll harness their hyper-go-on power, and then nothing will stop me. I know I say that every time, but this time, really, nothing will stop me.
Boss?
What? Sonic!
Who you calling nothing?
He means since the boss said nothing will stop me, and Sonic here is going to stop him, it's like the boss was calling Sonic nothing.
Great! I thought nobody would get that.
Fine. You're so smart, robot. You take care of this mess. Release the big boy. At least I know he won't screw it up. Hasta la bye-bye, suckers!
Guess it's time for me to start stopping.
I get it.
Okay, the big boy, or its real name, Rototartron, is a very, very, very easy boss. All you have to do is go up, hit its eye 3 times, and it's dead. And yeah, seriously, that's 2 and 1 more hit and bam. And once the boss is defeated, it will shower Sonic with rings. Why? Well, rings are part of the score count, so yeah. No, you could have used laser here too, but as you can see, this boss is so easy. I mean, you really don't need rings or laser or anything. You just go up, hit him 3 times, dead. And since I got an S rank, I get 3 1-ups, so yay. Again, this boss is cake, and of course it is the first boss, so yeah. Enjoy this cutscene.
Just tighten this last bolt. Oh, there you are. Where'd you run off to?
I did a little shopping, grabbed a bite to eat, and trashed a giant killer robot.
Oh, really? And they've got shopping here too?
This place has everything. Hey, so how's your translator thingy coming along?
I think it's done. It's in binary code, so only I can read it. Okay, ask away.
Who are you, and what is happening to your people?
Okay, he says his name is Talks-a-Lot, and he's from a faraway soda, and where flowers water them with dances.
Yeah, I think your machine still has some bugs.
Yeah, I think I can figure this out, though. Okay, he said his name is Yacker. He's from a race of beings called Wisps.
Wisps?
No, Wisps, with a W.
Yeah, I'll just stick with aliens if that's okay with everybody.
Oh, sure. So anyway, they're either being used for their magical powers by an evil man, or to make underwear to be worn by Salad. I just hear save them, over and over.
When I was running around trashing robots, I saw a map that had a couple of interesting places. I think I'll go check them out, and maybe save some aliens.
The boss man said to wrangle every piece of this mess. When you consider what we're doing from a robot's point of view, it's actually pretty gruesome.
Don't think about it.
If when you say so.
I'm missing an arm. Have you got an arm?
No, but really, how much can it matter?
I guess it can't matter much.
Foreshadowing right there, folks. So that's going to bite Eggman in the rear near the end of the game, I bet you. Anyway, I'll see you in part 3.